bula nevango malakai leloma ngongai nakas ondo makarong ng Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Hoya ubasit sai sa Lambasa ya ondo talita na warong ng Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Buya do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka talita kina na warong ng Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Wana tunga ng Bula FM number 2 na sere number 1.
Na vengo fane na tao no singa toka kita ondo talita ka ng Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Bula FM number 2 na sere.
In this bulletin, ADB officially opens in Nandi today. Fiji Airways challenged with internationally increasing fuel price. And Prouds opens refurbished Suva Central store. The 52nd Asian Development Bank's annual meeting of its Board of Governors was officially opened today. Accorded a traditional Fijian welcome ceremony, the Venkarangaravi Vakavanua was performed by the Dolce Sounds Dulali. The solemn yet beautiful ceremony was a snapshot of Fijian culture, which all the 3,000-odd visiting delegates were able to enjoy. ADB President Takehiko Nakao clearly was impressed with the ceremony. Prime Minister Voreqemban Marama, in his address, noted that as the largest event ever hosted here, Fiji had succeeded in bringing the world to us.
But the ADB's show of confidence in our country by bringing this annual meeting to Fiji marks the end of an era of missed opportunities for the Pacific. And we do very much see this meeting as a Pacific-wide achievement. Only within the last decade has Fiji made a concerted effort to lay the foundation to host large-scale meetings of this global magnitude and importance.
We now join Felipe live from Nandi. Felipe, give us the latest update this morning.
Yes, Anna, the president of the ADB, Takehiko Nakao, in his opening speech today mentioned 6 key areas of success of strategy for 2030. Some of these areas include addressing remaining poverty and reducing inequality, accelerating progress in gender equality, land ownership, climate action, foster regional cooperation and integration, and expanding private sector and operations. The ADB also praised the welcoming ceremony that was done this morning, stating that Fiji continues to punch above its weight. And also other meetings are now running concurrently in other areas, with the tour of Koreipita in Lautoka expected to be held for the delegates in the next hour.
Thank you for that, Felipe. The Fiji Airways Group is challenged by the internationally increasing price of fuel. In announcing its 2018 financial results, Chief Executive Andre Filion says price of fuel is expected to negatively impact the national carrier by $40 million this year. Economy and Aviation Minister Ayasad Kayum says to curb this issue, Fiji Airways needs to invest in modern fuel-efficient aircraft. Meanwhile, Filion adds the fuel price increased by 28% compared to prices in the same period last year.
Fuel price dramatically increased for us from 2017 to 18 by 28% and affected our profitability by $31.5 million for the year.
The Lautoka Arbitration Tribunal has made it clear that when a contract has come to an end, the former employee is no longer authorized to enter the premises of the employer. An emergency hearing was initiated by Arbitration Tribunal yesterday to resolve the issue between the Water Authority and its staff whose contracts expired. The tribunal has instructed WEF to issue a circular to all former employees whose contracts have ended, clearly outlining the details of the situation and instructions on how to apply for the next round of projects. The union has also been ordered to circulate this information. Both parties are due to before the tribunal again next Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Fiji Trades Union Congress has decided to defer their planned protest today and march in Nandi tomorrow until further notice. The FTUC board made the decision after an emergency meeting yesterday afternoon. Fiji's leading luxury retailer and pioneer airport duty-free operator Prouds has opened its fully refurbished Suva Central store today. Prouds director Tijesh Patel says they invested more than $6 million in the renovation. Meanwhile, Prouds also launched their new logo today. Patel says it is important that their brand remains fresh, current and in the minds of customers.
At the moment working on 2 new stores, which is at the Pullman Resort at Wailoalo. We have another store in Suva Central that will be launching on 1st of August, and the upgrade of our MACC and Tamora City store, which we hope to do this year.
A Sri Lankan entrepreneur who successfully runs 2 restaurants has expanded his business. Raja Ganaraja has invested more than $75,000 and opened another restaurant in Suva Central known as Europe Pizza. Ganaraja says their chef is from overseas and intends to train Fijians. Currently, he has employed more than 20 Fijians in the restaurant and adds soon they will be opening another restaurant in MHCC.
Yes, this is the first pizza. Only Europe Pizza. This is our own franchise. So after that we plan to open a lot of clients in India.
All eyes are on Windsor with reports an ambulance escorted by police was seen near the Duke and Duchess of Sussex home. It's of course ahead of the impending birth of the royal couple's baby. Coming up, Fiji records a win and a draw at Day 4 of Touch Rugby World Cup. And Caster Semenya hits at retirement in cryptic tweets. Stay with us.
Bula, nevango malkai leloma, ngongai nakas untuk makarong ng Bula FM, number 2 na sere.
Hoya o basit sai sa Ilambasa, ya untuk talita na warong ng Bula FM, number 2 na sere.
Gua do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka, talita kina na warong ng Bula FM, number 2 na sere.
Wana tunga ng Bula FM, number 2 na sere number 1.
Nevango fanya na tao na ko singa toka, kita untuk talita ka ng Bula FM, number 2 na sere.
Bula FM, number 2 na sere.
Fiji recorded a win and a draw after Day 4 of the Touch Rugby World Cup underway in Malaysia. The Fiji mixed open side held Singapore 5-all last night. The Fiji men's 45 lost to Wales 6-8, while the men's 30 were thrashed 15-1 by Australia. Australia also hammered the Fiji men's 35-13-1 before they were beaten by Cook Islands 8-4 this morning. Meanwhile, the Fiji women's team beat China 7-2. The Fiji Pearls have continued to produce promising results by winning their first 3 games at the Arafura Games underway in Australia. Following their successful international test series in Singapore last week, the Pearls set a record after stunning Sasta Red 138-1 and then defeated Singapore 83-18 before beating Australia Defence Force 62-29. Baseball Fiji's under-12 squad has been making use of the school holidays. More than 20 kids are preparing for the under-12 Cup in 2 months' time. These youngsters have been trying out at Albert Park this week, hoping to impress the national coaches. The Fiji men's Baseball Fiji Development Officer Inoke Numalavu says there's still time, as this is not the final squad that will make the trip to Taiwan for the World Cup starting on the 26th of August.
For now, the selection door is still open. There's still new players that are coming in to join the practice, especially for the 2 weeks break. We have got new players that have joined in not only for the under-12 mainly, but for the under-15 who are preparing as well.
Hurricanes coach John Plumtree refuses to put a time frame on Dane Cole's return to rugby. South African 800-meter runner Caster Semenya has hinted she may quit athletics after losing her appeal against regulations restricting testosterone levels in female runners. As a result, twice Olympic 800 meters champion Semenya will have to take testosterone-suppressing medication. The forecast until midnight tomorrow is for fine weather, apart from brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Tonight will be cool with temperatures in the low 20s. That is the FBC News. Now remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Have a great afternoon.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.